women were raped as part of this attack.
Raped to death, quite literally.
So where do these claims come from? These claims all go back to an unidentifiable source named One Survivor, who at the start of the Gaza-Israeli war went to Tablet magazine without any proof and said these claims, and then these claims were later picked up by the Atlantic magazine, and then they spread like wildfire everywhere. Now, in order to support these claims will end up being based off of two videos. One video is of a video with a woman with blood on her shorts, and the other video is a video of a woman laying face down in a truck. And one of the women in these videos has been identified as Shani Louk. Now, Shani Louk is a German-Israeli settler, and she was brought to a hospital in Gaza City by the Palestinian resistance fighters, where they found her to be alive and not dead, like what the tabloids and what the headlines said that she was. It was reported that Shani was perhaps shot by the Israeli forces. Now, Shani's body has been used by the Israeli and the Western media to support the claim that the Palestinian resistance fighters are SAers. And from this were headlines that Shani is dead, that she was murdered, that she was SA'd, even though Shani and her family have denied all of those claims.
Die Mutter von der entführten Shani Louk. Wir haben jetzt weitere Informationen, dass Shani am Leben ist, aber eine schwere Kopfverletzung hat und kritische Situation.
All of that seemingly does not seem to matter when it comes to these claims that have clearly lying on her. On the contrary, there are videos of actual Israeli women who have encountered the Palestinian resistance fighters, and they say that they did not harm them.
הם נכנסים, ואני אומרת להם, יש לי פה שני ילדים. הדבר הראשון שאני אומרת להם, בעברית? לא, באנגלית. הם מסתכלים, ואז אחד אומר לי באנגלית, אל תדאגי, אני מוסלמי, אנחנו לא נפגע בכם. זה תפס אותי מצד אחד בהפתעה, מצד שני זה הוריד לי הרבה לחץ.
ايوه استروها وخلوها لما تاخدوها حيه. اعرفوا خليها تعرف معها اطفال. نعم.
הם מתעללים בכם או שהם...
הם לא מתעללים בנו, הם מתנהגים אלינו בצורה מאוד אנושית, זה אומר שהם שומרים עלינו.
However, these videos are conveniently ignored, they are not made into headlines, and they're treated as if they kind of don't even exist. So it's quite clear that the narrative is very one-sided and the narrative is very, very biased in order to promote the war on Gaza and to go get support for it and to promote the image of the barbarian Arab terrorist. These narratives are being used in order to support the genocide happening right now on Gaza, and every genocide is preceded by dehumanizing the target population and flooding the public with mass amounts of propaganda in order to get the public support of the genocide. As you see with literal people supporting the genocide, saying give them hell. There are, however, actual videos of Israeli interrogators and Israeli officers SAing Palestinian women and Palestinian men, female Palestinian detainees being held against their will and being SA'd so that they can confess to a crime that they did not commit. Female Palestinian detainees being SA'd for a work permit, SA being used to torture Palestinian men, and there's even a study that has been done on the SA that was done on Palestinian men by Israeli authorities. However, this is completely ignored as if it does not even exist. What they won't tell you is that in July, this past July of this year, 2023, Israel passed a law that gave Israelis less of a sentence for SAing Palestinians. They won't tell you that a court put a gag order on an SA case so that the case does not reach the media. And one thing that they'll never tell you is that SA during war and during ethnic cleansing is militarized and is weaponized in order to terrorize the target population. And in the Nakba in 1948, Zionist militias used and weaponized SA to terrorize Palestinian female villagers and to force Palestinian families to leave. We cannot allow lies and disinformation to disseminate the internet and for us to just remain silent. No, we must speak up, my people. Speak up, people. I gone. Peace.